Greetings, travellers, and welcome to the world of Nad'rene. Already it has been 637 years since the gods first truly entered this world. Although they had always been there and influencing the mortals of this world, they never actively interfered. The first to enter was Tiamat, the dragon goddess of evil, corrupting many of the dragon clans who were formerly loyal to Bahamut, their god of good. Enslaving the small mortal races, using them for food and slaves. Many even dedicated to their masters willingly. My law was soon to follow, hunting down mortals and carving images into their skulls. It was only a few years later that the world had fallen into total chaos, the mortals bending knee to the various gods that enter the realm. Even the majestic dragons forced to choose a side, during war after war after war. 400 years of war drew too much attention. Yes, Nad'rene was born to be a chaotic world, but it had gone too far, forcing the gods of order and control to enter and deal with the extreme chaos. Now, a god can only be killed in their own realm. So as the gods of order and control vanquished those of chaos, using their weight of numbers to pick them off one by one, returning them to the realm of the gods. Yet this was not their planet, but to allow it to fall once more would be pointless. So, forming a council that they called the Higher Gods, of equal sitting, of order and chaos, they selected 4 gods in which to oversee the world. Those 4 gods then sent representatives of their own order down to live amongst those mortals, allowing the world to heal. But, as always when dealing with chaos, just because the world is healing doesn't mean it will stay that way. 52 years later, the Tower of Gond, dedicated to the god of craft, has started leaking a mist that is rapidly swallowing the continents. It is only held back by the power of the Council of Gods in exchange for entertainment, the hunt. The 4 continents left are each governed by a god, and it is in the southeastern continent where we join in. The continent of Beth Zilor, the continent of magic. So much so that the very soil is rich and thick with it. Because of this, the Spider Queen Lorth has re-entered this world, breaking the agreement, taking her devout under-elves, as they prefer to be called, bent on claiming the magic for themselves. Queen Kizen, the goddess of art and magic, was forced to cut down all the trees except where she can protect them. Magic-infused wood being one of the 2 greatest tools to amplify magical use, the other gemstones. With little wood and a natural overabundance of what we would call precious minerals, the denizens use chipboard discs as currency and have developed new skills in forging softer metals, making them increasingly stronger. Despite the Queen's hunt breaking... Take 2 of that one. Despite the Queen's heart breaking with every hunt, she must enforce it as part of the will of her father. Despite the Queen's heart breaking with every hunt, she must enforce it, as is the will of her father.